What up, everyone at IVC and DUJC? This is Heracles with a Sigali 100 watts with DUJC's Henderson Juice, and I'm also a little bit greedy, unfortunately, or whichever way you want to work it, but I've also got IVC and it's the Millionaire. But that is in a Mutant X dripper with dual coil. On top of all of that, I've also got a Kanga Subtank Mini with an iStick 30 with, guess what? Yeah, that's exactly right, IVC, full range over there at the Snow Apocalypse. But this is just all about a cloud. I'm not greedy that I have everything, so now I bet no one thought about that one, of combining the two. DUJC in one, IVC in another. What a surprise. But not a single dry hit, and I'm sure you could hear me basically one after the other, literally chain vaping this thing. It is an amazing tank that goes with an amazing juice. Then, like I say, I've got the tugboat, the Mutant X, which is this one, and this one's got the Millionaire in, which I have to admit, I know why everyone raves about it so much. It is a fantastic juice, but again, it's all about clouds. Four hits, again, off it, not a single dry hit. Now the Kanga Subtank Mini. Now, this was my first one. I started on an Ego Sig. I've been vaping now for about 8 weeks. In that time, I've built up a nice little collection. Mostly IVC and DUJC, but also these lot there that have the Zampo box, like the Cosmic Frog and the Victory, the D2 Squared, the Mad Mikes, which I'm sure you have all tried. And I have to admit, these two juices knock everything to bits off that shelf. Everything to bits for flavour. What they say is in the bottle is in the bottle. Like this Henderson is a blueberry sorbet or sherbet. Very, very sweet. And blueberries, wow, amazing. Now, this Millionaire is basically citrus and all different fruit flavours, etc. No exact specifics in what is actually in them. Bottles are designed lovely, the drippers are cool. Maybe in the future, maybe angled drippers to make some of those hard to reach tanks and that. But apart from that, absolutely superb. Now, even on an iStick 30 at 22 watts, you can see the fucking clouds even off this. But not as much flavour as if I do a high watts, lower ohms. But for clouds, very, 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 very good. Now the next one that I'm going to go back to is the Hercules, because I have to admit, when I bought the Subtank Mini, superb. The RBA build, the OCC coils, amazing. But the airflow, even though the airflow's only on one side of this thing, it is amazing. Now, yeah, I do normally sit a little bit higher up, but the reason why I'm sitting at this angle more than anything is so that you can see that way of how far this thing actually blows. Now, on that iStick before, 22 watts. On the Sigelei, 37. What happens when I crank this thing up to basically what they say on the stock coils on this one, on the 0.2 is anything between 30 to 75 watts on the 0.2, and on the 0.6 anything between 50 to 100. I'm not exactly too sure why the 0.6 is between 50 to 100, and yet the iStick 30 with the Subtank Mini on its stock coils is a 0.5 ohm coil, and yet you can't really go, you go any sort of 40 watt plus, you get serious burn tastes. Juice channel seems alright. Now 55 watts on this thing. Thanks. See you all later. I love this juice.